Hello, Hong Kong. Welcome to Malta to the Commonwealth Law Conference. Do you want to introduce yourself and say hello to Hong Kong young lawyers?
Yeah. Hello, Hong Kong young lawyers. This is Giuliana Magro Conti from Malta here. I am a prosecutor at the Office of the Attorney General in Malta, and welcome to our beautiful country.
What values do you believe are essential to uphold in the legal profession, especially as a prosecutor?
All right. So I think first of all is integrity. One must be aware of the situation, etc., that they have at hand, and obviously impartiality. Once you're a prosecutor, you need to be impartial, you have the facts at hand, and you must work with your head and not with how you feel, your heart, etc. Another thing is also, I feel that we must, as a prosecutor specifically, I think you must be always prepared. You must be prepared for your legal arguments that you will present and the defense's legal arguments. So I think a value that I really hold at hand is be prepared. Be prepared for the best case scenario and the worst case scenario. And one last thing is never be too cocky, the word is. Don't expect that you're the best. You are always feel that there's someone else that is better than you. You have to keep up yourself humble, because in court, if you seem overly confident, it might work against you. So be a bit humble in court, and then by time it will work in your favor.
That's actually great advice, not only for as a prosecutor, criminal lawyers, but in general, all lawyers. Okay, the next questions. Are there any global legal issues you feel particularly passionate about?
Yes. So global legal issues I feel particularly about. So my special area of interest is cultural heritage crime. So
can you tell us what it is
okay,
about?
so cultural heritage crime is basically, so cultural heritage, we are there's the UNESCO conventions which explain what cultural heritage is. It's basically antiquities. And so basically cultural heritage crimes are crimes against antiquities. So for example, there are the Bamyan Buddhas which were destroyed by the Taliban, I believe. So for example, they destroyed cultural heritage. Once you start destroying cultural heritage, you affect also the tourism of a country, for example.
Wow.
So for example, if someone were to destroy, God forbid, the pyramids of Gaza, a lot of people go to visit these pyramids. If they are not there, you will affect the economy of the country, as well as the societal impact of them. These are symbols of a country, for example. So I feel very strongly about cultural heritage crimes. Moreover that, I feel very strongly about cultural heritage crimes during times of conflict. So if there is war, etc., there are special conventions that parties are signatories to. Malta just signed recently to one of these conventions where cultural heritage is protected by law. So in times of conflict, one cannot attack cultural heritage crime. So I feel very strongly about the subject, especially as well since I'm a cultural heritage prosecutor as well, and my area of interest will always be cultural heritage due to my upbringing. So I'm very passionate about this subject, and I feel that right now the world is going through a lot of conflict. So I feel, yes, the people are important, but also the symbols of these countries that are going through conflict, what drives people to visit these countries, I think they need to be protected at this time as well. So that's my concern at the moment.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Giuliana. I'm sure a lot of Hong Kong young lawyers would be so interested in exploring this niche area. And stay tuned and see what our other young lawyers have to say to our Hong Kong young lawyers. Thank you. Bye.